As is so often the case, when you try something new and a little bit different, things don't always go right. But I suppose I can just call him Vincent. Today's video is brought to you by Skillshare. Do you like doing the figure carving, trying different ways to create various animal heads or fantasy animal heads, which most of these are? As long as I don't pretend this is something out of the real world, it's easy to say that I got it right. There was a small issue, and you'll see that before the end of the video. Our approach to this figurehead is going to be a little bit different than the one we did the other day. We're going to start with a 90-degree upset corner and use that mass to make the figurehead out of instead of starting with a larger block of steel. We'll just have to see how this goes. I started off with a piece of 3/4 inch square bar, or about 20 millimeter square bar, and I bent about 2 inches over the anvil. That's just by eye. I didn't bother to measure it. This has increased just a little bit. It's about 7/8 of an inch, or 21, 22 millimeters, something like that. And it's down to about an inch long. So that's probably where I'm going to leave it for this experimental figurehead. And then I'll adapt from there if I do this again. The next thing I want to do is split off what will become either the horns or the ears. Really just depends on what kind of a critter you're going to make. I'm trying to establish some eye sockets with a ball punch. It's not biting in the same on both sides, so I have to fiddle a little bit to try and get them symmetrical and even. Then I'll use an eyeball punch to actually set the eyes in. As I work, I'm starting this off so that it bites into the material, and then I'm slowly rolling it up to push the eye sockets back a little bit more. I'm going to just use a regular hot chisel to put the mouth in. Just establishing my mark at the lower heat. And then we'll finish cutting that at a higher heat. Personally, I think it's starting to look like a mule. I'd like to take a moment and thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes to choose from. If you're like me, you have more creative interests than just blacksmithing, and Skillshare is a great place to explore that creativity. There are all sorts of classes in graphic design, website design, photography, video making if you're interested in starting your own YouTube channel. There's all sorts of classes in how to do that, how to edit the videos, how to get the best shots, how to manage the camera equipment, the lights, the microphones, edit the audio. All of that stuff is available on Skillshare, and there's lots of different classes with different instructors, so you can find one that is just right for you. And because it's all online, you can take the classes at your own pace. You can take more than one class. You can repeat a class. If one class is a little bit more advanced than you'd like, you can go take a more basic class, then come back to the advanced class. It doesn't cost any extra. And for the first 1,000 people that use the link in the video description, you'll get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. I think I just cut one ear off there. I don't know if I can save that or not. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Well, I'll go ahead and finish the one good ear just to show you what I had in mind for that and see how that works out. Luckily, this was not going into a finished project. I have a little teardrop punch I'm going to use for the inside of the ear. As is so often the case, when you try something new and a little bit different, things don't always go right. But I suppose I can just call him Vincent. Vincent Van Gogh. But in general, I'm happy with this approach. I think maybe leaving a little bit more so I can get more of an upset and get a thicker bar here for a larger face. I like this size for the neck, but I'd like a bigger head on that neck. Or starting with a bigger bar, then necking this down more the way we did the other one. But I think that upset 90 degrees is easier than trying to offset everything out of the bigger bar like I did the last time. So I'm going to try this technique again, maybe try it with some 1-inch bar and then reduce this for this part of it. Who knows? I don't know that we'll do that for a video right away, but if I ever use it in a project, we'll certainly try it then. Now, it's been said that you learn more from your mistakes in the process of trial and error than you do if you just get it right the first time. And while that's absolutely true, what's also true is you'll learn more from your own mistakes than you're going to learn from my mistakes. So I hope you have time to get out in the shop, make something, try something new. It's okay if you make mistakes, you're going to learn from that, but do it safely, wear your safety glasses. We'll see you for the next video.